Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Pisces Soul Tribe, I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Divine, what messages do you have for Pisces on today? What are the messages? No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. So I feel like there's a moment or a need to gather yourself. Rest for you could be very significant. Maybe you've been doing a lot of work, putting in maybe a lot of overtime. I feel like maybe now is winding down time. I feel like now in this particular moment, everything isn't so intense. I feel like this is a moment where people are in reservation, so you're reserving your energies. And I feel like it's happening for a later time. You could possibly also be saving at this moment. So also take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. So stand up. I feel like you are the authority in your life. I feel like you now are in the space where you're recognizing that your opinion is the only opinion that really truly matters. I feel like there are opinions that are outside of yours, and I feel like while you may be receptive to hearing them, that doesn't mean that you have to on take them. I feel like respectable opinion is also very significant because I feel like, as I said, I don't feel like you turned anyone away. I feel like you allow people to say what they wanted to say, but I feel like if you didn't want to on take it, you didn't on take it. What else is here, Divine? So we have, you have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. So you are very significant at this moment. It's all about you, yours, what you have going on. I feel like, once again, you can only be concerned about you because things outside of you, you have no control or power over or on. I feel like you yourself are in a space where you are recognizing that you are a singular individual and your journey is, once again, the only journey that really truly matters. I feel like you respect others' journeys, but you're not taking their journey. You are on a journey all on your own. I feel like you are molding something as well. I feel like you're going to be the blueprint for something. Divine, lastly here, please. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. So intuition for you is going to be very significant moving forward. It's something about you needing to listen to the voice within and you not hesitating. So Ace of Wands could be significant as well. I feel like you possibly are in a space where you're getting ready to start up on something here. And Divine, what is the core message here? Lastly. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders, as well as guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let go. So it's acknowledging the fact that guilt is a normal feeling. It's okay to, in some way, have some form of guilt, but it's also saying allow that feeling to happen, but let it also move on as well. I feel like you maybe feel like you doing things all on your own is presenting yourself with some form of guilt because you feel like you're possibly letting other people down. Maybe people that you used to say okay and yes to, or people that you even felt responsible for, but you're also learning and understanding the power and significance in the word no. Yeah. Divine, what is the message through tarot? So we have Eight of Pentacles coming out first. Divine, and the Eight of Pentacles. What else is here? So we have the Five of Cups. We have the Hierophant. as well as the Four of Wands. I'm hearing don't worry about a thing because every little thing is going to be all right. Divine, tell me about the Five of Cups before we move forward. So we have the Ten of Wands. So something feels like a heavy responsibility. Concerning something that you're doing for work. You could also feel like you have some form of purpose elsewhere while you are working with the Hierophant as well as the Four of Wands. Divine, tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. So the Sun, the Eight of Swords, as well as the Ten of Cups. So I feel like something is just definitely all locked up in what you want to do, some form of work. I feel like you are the only person who really truly would hold yourself back. And I feel like at one point in time, you were holding yourself back from something that you possibly felt like you were supposed to do, something that you wanted to do. I feel like with the Ace of Swords here, these were the impressions that other people left behind, the things that other people said. Maybe for a little while, these things were on your mind, but I feel like you refreshed yourself. You hit the refresh button. And I feel like you continued on the pursuit of happiness. I feel like you saw the real true purpose with the Sun here and what you really wanted to do. You saw how it could possibly benefit other people other than yourself. Now, while you're the one who is doing it, your dream in some way benefits many other people. Divine, tell me about the Five of Cups as well as the Ten of Wands here. We have the King of Wands. I feel like there's something that you're motivated to do despite the burden, how heavy it may seem. Because there's a lot of work that you have to do, and sometimes it does feels a little difficult. It feels like sometimes your life is laden in that, and almost feels like what you're doing is in vain. Your work is not going to be in vain, neither is your living going to be in vain. I feel like what you're going to be doing is going to be recognized on a high level. Something about respect coming with this as well. I feel like the faith and respect that people lacked in you previously, they are going to gain in the future. There's something that you're going to do that is going to be respected by many people, and I feel like there's going to be no denial of respect from anyone who previously you were connected to. Divine, tell me about the Eight of Wands here. So we have the Lovers as well as the Four of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like there's definitely something that you chose to you chose to choose. That's crazy. Wow, you chose to choose? What even is that? Like, what is that? I feel like you made something you made a choice that benefited you. I feel like this is something that you thought about for a while. I feel like this is something that you took into consideration for a while. I feel like the changes that you are making in your life are going to be very evident to people that you've been away from, people that you've, in a sense, healed from, moved on from, learned those lessons from. Okay. Divine, tell me about the Four of Swords here. I'm getting all the information today. So the Nine of Wands as well as the Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you, I don't feel like you're receptive at this present moment to any form of message, because I feel like the messages that you feel like you possibly would receive are messages of regret, messages of apology, messages that really you don't care to hear right now. I feel like you're more self-involved. Nine of Wands in reverse, Divine. I feel like you're more self-involved. With the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, you're more self-involved. So 99 could be significant as well. Nine of Pentacles upright as well as the Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're more self-involved, and I feel like you're only regarding yourself with the things that you have moving, working for you now and moving forward. Okay, I feel like you're not really looking back at this moment with the Page of Pentacles. With the Three of Swords, yeah. I feel like you're allowing things to be. You're allowing endings to be endings. If they were painful, they're going to remain in that painful space. Because I feel like you're in a space where you're getting ready to do well. You can see better, brighter days on the horizon. Divine, tell me about the Hierophant here. So Four of Pentacles as well as the Magician. And tell me about the Magician for Page of Cups. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is something you were destined to do. I feel like you have some type of youthful, childlike enthusiasm. I feel like you have the imagination to do what you dream of as well. I feel like not even being in a competition, but there's something that you were able to do that the other people that you were connected to are not able to do. And I feel like vice versa. I feel like there were things that these people were able to do that you didn't have the attention span to do, didn't want to do, you know. I feel like you still big up these people, that you didn't discourage them. Okay. I don't feel like you got that same energy in return, but I feel like you didn't necessarily need that. Divine, Page of Cups here with the 10 of Pentacles. You didn't need it. I feel like there's something that you always had within, and I feel like you were going to be the child that was really going to break the mold. We were talking about a mold earlier. I feel like you were the child that was going to break a mold. I feel like there was a mold that was already made for you that you didn't quite fit into. There was something that you didn't like about it. There was something that you didn't agree about it. And I feel like you sought out to create your own, is what it seemed. You are the child that's going to break the mold. Page of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah, definite. With the Devil, I feel like you're going to go against the grain. There's something that you're going up against. I feel like you're also going to be the one who's going to break some type of generational curse, because I feel like you're going to be the first person to do something in your family here. With the Three of Wands. I feel like you're breaking some sort of generational curse. You're going to do something big here with the Four of Wands. Divine, the Devil here. With the Hangman, yeah. I feel like you're definitely going to do something differently. And lastly, with the Hangman, you're definitely going to do something differently. I feel like you were always meant to do something as well. With the King of Swords, I feel like there was something that you were always meant to do. I feel like you possibly even gained some sort of clarity or a perspective change or shift about the experiences that you have probably recently have gone through. Divine, tell me about the Four of Wands here. With the Two of Pentacles. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. With the Tower. Yeah, I feel like some change that you are getting ready to go through after completing something. Because Divine, what's the completion? What's the Four of Wands? With the Six of Cups. So definitely you connecting to some sort of inner child dream, some sort of perspective. This is something that possibly even has been heavily on your mind. We were talking about breaking generational curses. I feel like that's something that you most certainly are doing. I feel like something that you're also getting ready to do, some sort of change, some sort of shift, something that you're getting ready to break. I feel like you're breaking the rules, you're breaking foundations, okay? You're breaking barriers is also what I'm hearing. Divine, tell me about the Tower. I feel like it's going to be a shock. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like there's something that you are actively doing. You're definitely on the pursuit of something, and I feel like you're moving through this very quickly. Even with the Chariot, what seemed like was moving slowly or like there was stagnancy, I feel like you're definitely going to be in some sort of accelerated mode. I feel like this is going to be a space where you are fully recharged. I feel like you're going to start getting your tasks done a little quicker, and you're going to start seeing a little more time on your end is what I'm hearing. Feeling like you're able to relax a little more. Divine, Knight of Swords. Or not feeling like you're always on the go as well. with the Queen of Wands as well. I feel like there's a lot of things that you possibly are also going to manifest very quickly. Divine, tell me about the Queen of Wands here. Five of Pentacles. And tell me about the Five of Pentacles here with this Queen of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. Interesting. So 55 could be significant as well. I'm also feeling the 10 of Swords here more so specifically. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Definitely giving 10 of Swords vibes. I feel like there's definitely somebody who is regretting something that they did. This is very interesting. Queen of Wands here. Even the Five of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, 15. So somebody did something real bogus. Okay, 15 being the devil. Okay, I feel like somebody did something real bogus. And I feel like that once again, some sort of regret with the Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody is definitely wanting to, somebody's going to approach you after a lot of changes that you made. Divine, tell me about this Queen of Wands. So the Temperance as well as the Knight of Pentacles, interesting. Devil 15, Temperance is 14. So I feel like there's definitely someone here who possibly is going to come back to you or approach you after some changes that they've made. Maybe something that they feel they've experienced. I feel someone possibly also wants to own up to. They have something they want to own up to. Maybe about some sort of competition that they were silently in with you, wanting to do things or have things quicker than you, always be ahead of you. Divine, what is the Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles? So the Two of Wands. And why the Two of Wands, Divine? So the Emperor as well as the Four of Cups. Okay. So I feel like somebody sees you in some way as some sort of emperor energy. Someone sees you as large and in charge. I feel like you are really owning your life in some sense, or somebody really sees you like a real glow up for you. Somebody sees this as your moment. Divine, tell me about the Emperor. Yeah, with the Moon as well as the Three of Swords. I feel like somebody feels like they missed a moment, missed an opportunity. And I feel like this is something that someone sees. I feel like with you being in some sort of emperor energy, your focus is somewhere else, especially with the Four of Cups. There's something that you're no longer interested in, or honestly, you're very focused at this present moment in time. Divine Four of Cups. Yeah. So Ace of Pentacles as well as the Eight of Wands. I feel like your perspective is moving forward and moving on. I don't feel like you're concerned about the things of the past. I feel like you're allowing those experiences to be simply what they were, lessons at this moment. I feel like when you were going through those or experiencing those emotions, I feel like you were allowing yourself to experience those emotions. I feel like now you understand those things as experience. You understand those emotions now as experiences. And those experiences are the thing that's being the example to help you move forward in life. The things you know not to go towards. Yeah. Divine outcome last messages. So we have the Ace of Cups here. And tell me about the Ace of Cups, Divine. So Two of Swords as well as the Judgment. I feel like you're getting ready to get something that you possibly deserve or have worked for, maybe even prayed for. Divine, tell me about this Ace of Cups here. And there goes the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so Ten of Swords and the Hermit. You've been off to yourself for a while. I feel like you've been alone. I feel like you're definitely deciding to open up your heart again in some capacity. Okay. I feel like this is something that you deserve. You have a right to this. Divine, the Judgment moving forward. So we have the Five of Wands. I feel like this was a restricted space. With the Seven of Swords, definitely a restricted space for you. With the Seven of Wands, yeah, absolutely a restricted space. I feel like you're no longer allowing yourself to hold you back. I feel like in some capacity, once again, you are going to open your heart again. I feel like with the Judgment, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands, I feel like there were many different experiences that you've been through, many different lessons. I feel like there was some sort of competition against you. You know, we were talking about that earlier. I feel like there were many different things that were coming up against you, but I feel like in some capacity and in some way you endured. And I feel like because you endured these things, you are going to get the desires of your heart. Ace of Cups. Divine, tell me what this Ace of Cups is. With the Two of Cups, definitely some sort of partnership. I was feeling that. I just didn't want to say it because you never know. But definitely coming out now. So Two of Cups, I feel like you've been alone for a while with the Hermit. I feel like now you're definitely in a space where you are ready to be, maybe fall in love again, maybe to go out and date again. Put yourself out there. Is what I'm feeling. Divine, Two of Cups here with this Ace of Cups, the purpose. So we have the Three of Cups. And tell me about the Three of Cups, Divine. King of Pentacles. I feel like you're definitely going to be a person who's going to bring a lot of people together is also what I'm feeling. I feel like for you, partnerships, people are going to be very positive experiences for you, both online as well as in person. I feel like people are going to love you because they see you as somebody who is in charge. They see you handling your business. And I feel like moving forward in life, you are going to be seen as the person who said they were going to be what they said they are. And I feel like there is no denial of that. Okay. Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonated with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day. Bye, guys.